Get your beautiful buns over here and let's settle this debate. What is this band called? Because today we're doing Necrophagist or Necrophagist. What is it? You get down there in the comments and explain to it. Can I just call them Phagist right now? It just feels more comfortable, Necrophagist. Can I call them that? This is for Faces K, our pal, and we're doing the song 7 today from Necrophagist. And I apologize if it's pissing everyone off already that I'm saying that, but I just really legitly am not a wordsmith of any type, so I don't know if it's Necrophagist or Phagist, but we're going to get through this, by God. We're going to do it. So hold on to your hats and let's do it now. Let's learn about the band and listen to the song 7. Sound good? Let's go. Necrophagist. 63,216 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Looks like 3 jams come from this record right here. It's called Epitaph. And the first one, Stab Wound. 4.1 million plays. Then to a different record, you got Fermented Offal Discharge. Oh my. 1.9 million plays. You got Foul Body Autopsy. These guys are total death metal. Total all the way. 806,000 plays. Then back to the record Epitaph, you got Only Ashes Remain, 1.8 million plays on that, sorry. And the Stillborn one, 1.4 million plays. Epitaph seems to be the record. Now here, I feel like this band's been around a hell of a long time, and all that's here is 2 records that's got the same year on them, which I won't, it says 2004. That's completely wrong, right? You got Onset of Putrefaction, and you got Epitaph, and that's it. So either they don't have their full catalog on here, that's the only, this is where you get in the comments below, people. This is where you do it. Now what we're going to do is look into all those related artists. We're going to be familiar with a lot of these bands. Perhaps Necrophagist, they went on tour with them. They've played shows with them. They're on playlists with these bands, and we'll know for sure. Decapitated. I think we've done them on the channel. Spawn of Possession. That's a great name. Psychroptic. Those guys are insanity. Gorod, we mentioned them. Decrepit Birth. You got Neuraxis. Hate Eternal. I'm pretty sure, I know I've heard some Hate Eternal. I don't know if we've done them on the channel. Cryptopsy, great old band. Suffocation, we've done them on the channel. Arsis, Origin, and Dying Fetus. We have done them on the channel as well. Now we're going to get into that bio, and then we're going to listen to the song 7. And you got an image here. Let's see, what the hell happened to it? It's just the, I mean, I don't really know what's happening in this image. I'm going to hunt down an image of the band. They'll be looking really cool, tight and right. They'll be saying, hey, Shane, we like to party. We like to party good. Let's get a game of hacky sack going. Germany's Necrophagists are renowned for their improbably complex and instrumental sophisticated interpretations, so many new words I'm learning here, of the necessary brutal death metal sound, which they also see fit to adorn with the lyrics steeped both in relevant social qualms and gory medical pathology. The band was formed in 1992 and is still helmed by vocalist-guitarist Muhammad Suikmez, but its membership has otherwise remained in constant flux, and the first Necrophagist album, 1999's Onset of Putrefaction, found the man himself working solo with only a drum machine to keep him company. Needless to say, this didn't bode well for live performances, so Suikmez proceeded to hire and fire half-dozen sidemen for road work before settling on guitarist Christian Munzner, bassist Stefan Fimmers, and drummer Haynes Grossman for the recording of Necrophagist's second album, Epitaph, in 2004. In spite of the connotations implied by its title, the band remained active thereafter, and in 2009, featured Suikmez, Fimmers, guitarist Sami Raitikainen, oh Jesus, and drummer Romain Goulon, but has yet to record again. So I think that answered our question about the record situation. Because wouldn't they have blathered about something else, some other kind of a record that they've done? It is that time we do the song 7 for our pal Faces K. Is this about the movie 7? Or the 7 Deadly Sins? Wasn't that what 7 was about? Is this Let's get into it. This is the Magic Titty Tool, takes us into the world of Necrophagist and their song 7. We do it here, we do it now, we do it live. Not live, recorded. Here we go. Right in the caboose. Here you go. Oh! Wow! I've been listening a lot to Atheist. They got their albums on Spotify now. That sounds like something Atheist did. Players from Hell. Oh yeah. So good, so talented. Amazing players. He wasn't doing this on a drum machine. So that. Never had a lesson in my life. Just don't know where you find players like that. I've never played in a band with anyone that has a lick of this talent. This band right here has probably inspired a majority of the deathcore that's out there. He's just going. He's probably having a hamburger back there. That's so great. They going for the fade? I mean, that's just top shelf talent. You cannot listen to Symbiotic in Theory. That sounded pretty sweet too. They were about ready to rip into it again. You cannot listen to that kind of music and say it's just all noise. Those guys are their skill set, their tools in their basket, around their waist. The tools that they have on them, clearly top-notch level. I've been listening to a lot of Atheists because their stuff just has never been on Spotify. Now all of a sudden, I think 4 records, it might be the whole catalog, is all there now. So I went into a kind of a deep dive of Atheist. You're talking some avant-garde jazz metal that took place in the 90s. They were way ahead, but I can tell you right now, Necrophagist, they're probably fans of Atheists. That was a very acute kind of music to get into. It was a very niche, and they just never took off. And I think they're back. I think they just signed with Nuclear Blast. So they're about ready to bust out some more of that progressive, freestyle, jazzy, metal, acid stuff. What say you? Most important part of my videos, as always, is where you, that's right, you get in the comments and tell me exactly what you thought of Necrophagist, and the song 7. What do you just feed me all the knowledge that you can. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I'm a huge fan of this band. Please let me give you a full dissertation and biography about everything this band has done. I absolutely love them to no end. I will follow them into the deepest depths of the death metal hells because I love them that much. All-time favorite record from them out of those two. What is your all-time favorite songs? Do you got one that says, Shane, I can top 7? I've got one that's even better than that. All-time favorite songs, all-time favorite album. Have you ever seen them live? What was that like? Have you ever met them? And what was that experience like as well? Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, the guy was growling again, but they were very technical on their instruments. So while I would say this is not my cup of tea and I don't ever want to listen to this again, I'll give them a nice little pat on the back for the talented situation that they've got going on there. Because I know if they wanted to play some John Denver, maybe a bit of REO Speedwagon or something like that, they could clearly do it. They just want to play this nightmare music instead. Not my cup of tea, don't want it. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know, you frosty and fantastic folks. Faces K. There's your thumbs, buddy. Bend over. There's your thumb. If you have a request, like to see it on the channel, very simple. You can join the Patreon. Faces is in there. The link's down there below. You can put in a one-time request. Link's down below. Or you can put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, like it. We haven't done it on the channel yet. You'll know because I'll hit it with a heart. Tell you I'm going to do your request for you. Wouldn't that be fun? Swing it out.